Have you ever followed up with a warm lead and they tell you, I'll think about it, and then you never hear from them again? If you are an established founder who is getting leads consistently, but they're not always the right fit, this might be the one thing that you have to fix.
What if your content could work as hard as you do without you creating more? Welcome to Create Like a Human. I'm your host, Isabel Chen, content strategist and founder of Fairfox Digital. And this is the podcast for established, high-achieving founders who are ready for storytelling-centered marketing strategies that don't die within a week.
Today, I'm going to show you why the words you're using in your marketing matters and how to shift your language so that you can attract more better fit clients into your office. So let's get started. At the start of this month, I ran a group coaching container called the Strategy Compass. It was a 1-week group coaching experience designed to help people take their warm leads from saying, I'll think about it, to hell yes. And today I am going to share one of the most impactful lessons that I dropped within this 1-week experience. So grab your notebooks and be ready to take down notes.
Okay, day 4. Today's one is also going to be another short one. It's going to build on day 2 and day 3. We're going to peel back more layers on the onions on pain points, desires, transformations, and also emotional language. Today, it's all about calling in empowered buyers. So I can tell you right now, words really matter. If you've gone through the lessons on the previous days, you can see the difference between using words like if you're feeling overwhelmed versus painting a specific picture of someone's current reality. And if you are still attracting people who might not be quite the right fit for your offer or a bit slow moving, it could be that the way your brand is being positioned right now is too beginner, because you want to use words in your marketing that allow your dream clients to identify themselves, right? And these words should also be scaring off anyone who isn't the right fit, because those offers aren't right for them. So let's take a look at some words that will call in people who might be a bit slow to take action or they'll stall. These are words like overwhelmed, stuck, confused, I don't know where to start, burnt out, lost, frustrated. And you can really feel it's like such a heavy feeling. It's words that's really people that are deep in struggle town. There's also some other words that might attract beginner type of clients. So like if you're starting out, if you're trying to grow, small business owner was another one that I used to use, and I don't use it anymore because I realized that small business owner tend to be people that don't have budgets to outsource the marketing. This is a bit of a controversial one, but that's what I noticed. And if they say anything like, I'm still learning, I'm figuring it out, I'm just getting started, that signifies that they are still kind of in beginner mode. If they are slow movers, these words will speak to them. So if you feel stuck, if you're struggling with this, if you don't know what to do next, if you've been thinking about taking action, thinking when you're ready, or if you want a little help. These words aren't necessarily bad, but it's only because they speak to people who are slow to take action, who need I want to laugh because I've been using it in marketing, who need the right moon phase to take action. They need to go and talk to you and have some back and forth like 47 million times before they make a decision. It's not because they can't make the decision. It's because they're in that stage where they're not sure whether investing in your offer is the right choice yet. And there's all these mindset blocks that they're telling themselves. So they're not really ready to take action. So what you want to do instead is use decisive language for people who are empowered to take action. And this will attract people who will move faster, who they are very driven. They can have the capacity to invest in your offer, and they'll actually do the work. Okay, so these words like driven, established business owner, committed, ready to scale, leader, expert. And you can also use phrases like, you already know, you're good at what you do, you've grown your business, you're ready to scale. If you're ready to move fast, if you're so over, and then pain point. I use this one as well. So mine was like, if you're so over leads telling you, they'll think about it. For, and then your ideal client who's done waiting. So for established business owners who are done waiting on, pain point. If you're ready to refine something, you already have results. You just need to amplify them. Your audience already trusts you. So now we just need them to do this. Okay? Because empowered buyers, they're usually not new. They have tried other things before. Maybe it didn't work, maybe it did, but they're looking to refine, they're looking to grow, they're looking to scale, they're looking to make fast decisions, they're looking to streamline. So these are words that will signal you are speaking to someone who already knows what they're doing and they just want to do it better. That brings us to today's task. Today's task will be look at your past 3 content pieces. It can be anything like an email, a social media post, a blog, podcast transcript, and highlight any beginner coded words which I've listed in this voice note. And are there any vague statements to your audience? Because remember how we talked about being specific will speak to a certain person rather than being vague or very general. Look at whether there's any pain point first words, but it's not followed up by a desire or transformation coded words. So it's only talking about the pain. So it will draw in people who are very centered on the pain, but they aren't ready to change. And once you've done that, think about whether you need to refine these words so that they speak more to a more empowered sort of person, to the right sort of person that you want to work with. I also have a bonus tip. If you've had any clients before, ask them what drew them in to work with you. Because then you'll have information from them on the exact words that they use, so you can attract more of those kind of clients. And then you'll have a little, what Amy calls it, you have like a little statement that talks about what your wow factor is as well, because they'll give you an answer of why they chose to work with you. Right, and that's all for today. And I will drop day 5's training tomorrow. Have fun and make sure you share in the main chat what you've done so far.
And if this one lesson has got you thinking about the way you communicate your offer to potential clients, you can access the full set of riffs before I officially launch my co-creation container in the new year. The link will be in the show notes, and this offer is only available for a limited time until the end of February.
Thanks for tuning in to Create Like a Human. If this episode sparked new ideas, I'd love for you to hit follow and leave a quick review. It'll only take 2 minutes and means more people like you can find the show. Until next time, keep creating like a human.